Recently, we visited the Imperial War Museum at Duxford. Hidden away in a building tucked away at the far end of the runway is the incredible Land Warfare exhibition. This exhibition houses some of the world's most infamous vehicles, weapons and artefacts linked to the First and Second World War. Join us today as we walk through warfare. Upon entering, you are greeted by some guns used in the First World War. The first part of the exhibition is dedicated to some of the weapons used in World War I. You can see British, German, Russian and even French guns on display here. You can also see trench mortars and a British light tank, as well as some other vehicles used in the conflict. Over the next few minutes, enjoy some of the footage of the First World War artefacts. Moving on, you are greeted by a Valentine tank. This British tank was used extensively in the North African campaign. It gained a reputation for being well armoured and reliable. During a pursuit from El Alamein in 1942, the tanks had driven more than 3,000 miles by the time the 8th Army had reached Tunisia. Around this vehicle are also some of the other vehicles and artillery guns used in the campaigns in Africa. This Goliath track mine was used by the Wehrmacht from 1942 in Europe. The Allies called them Beetle tanks, and they carried 60 or 100 kilograms of high explosives. They were used for different purposes such as destroying tanks, breaking up formations and also in demolition. Enjoy some more footage of the Second World War artillery guns around this part of the exhibition. The T-34 Soviet tank was one of the greatest weapons ever deployed in the Second World War. Its best attribute was the Soviets' ability to mass produce them at great numbers. These huge machines were able to be manufactured at a greater speed than any of the German tanks, greatly outnumbering them. This Tiger I is a replica and isn't real, and it was used on the film Saving Private Ryan. Over the next few minutes, enjoy some more footage of the other tanks on display. This next part of the exhibition is dedicated to Normandy and D-Day. Upon leaving the landing craft, you can see a duck as well as other vehicles used around Normandy, either for attack or defence. One of the final parts of the World War II exhibits is the caravans that Montgomery lived in throughout different campaigns. You can see the different rooms within each, including washrooms, map rooms, and even his living quarters. The final part of the exhibition focuses on life after the Second World War. Most of the vehicles on display over the next few minutes of footage are either Cold War or modern. Thank you for watching The Untold Past. To support the channel, please subscribe. Once again, thank you for all your support so far.